Good evening, everyone. I'm Samantha Lucas, and I'm a former USC women's soccer player and alumni. It's an incredible honor to be standing here tonight to introduce my best friend, former teammate, roommate, and someone I deeply admire, Mollie Patton, as she is inducted into the Hall of Fame. Now, if you've ever seen Mollie play, you know she was fierce, a force in goal, a wall that opponents dreaded facing, and the heartbeat of our defense. But what you might not know is the depth of the adversity she faced to get here. During her college career, Mollie suffered a major concussion. The kind of injury that doesn't just shake your body, but challenges your identity, your confidence, and your future in the sport you love. I saw firsthand how hard the road was, the uncertainty, the fear, the setbacks, the helmet. Yes, she wore a helmet. And yet, never once did she let it define her. She fought through it. The same courage and tenacity that she brought into every game. She didn't just come back and set records. She came back with a mission to be the best, and I'm so grateful that I got to be a part of her journey. Balancing the demands of being a student athlete is no small feat. But turning that discipline into a Doctor of Pharmacy degree is something truly extraordinary that Mollie has also accomplished. After years of early morning practices, late night study sessions, and countless challenges along the way, Mollie proved that perseverance pays off. Juggling sports, academics, and personal obstacles wasn't easy, but the same determination that fueled success on the field carried through to the classroom and beyond. I had the privilege of not only sharing the field with Mollie, but also sharing a home. As her roommate, I saw the behind-the-scenes moments, the early mornings, again, the late-night rehab, the mental and physical battles. But through it all, she showed up for her teammates, for her coaches, and for her school, with heart, grit, and an unshakable belief in the bigger picture. As a defender, I've always known that having a strong goalkeeper behind me means never standing alone. And she was that kind of player. No matter how tough the game got, she was always there, ready to protect the goal and back us up when we needed it most. But her loyalty didn't stop on the field. Off the pitch, she's been just as dependable all these years later. I'm a proud military spouse that has lived all over the world, but Mollie has continuously found a way to support me regardless of our distance. Once, when my husband was deployed and couldn't be there for a milestone birthday, Mollie flew across multiple states to surprise me, quickly allowing me to forget that my husband was in a war zone in Afghanistan instead of celebrating my birthday. Even if it were just for one weekend, she made sure it was the best weekend. She made sure I wasn't alone and made the entire weekend about me. Just like she always had my back on the soccer field, she showed up in life when it mattered most. At an extremely sensitive time, proving that support goes far beyond soccer. Whether defending a shot or standing by my side through life's challenges, she's always had my back. So if you don't mind, tonight we honor more than her stats and her records, which are impressive in their own right. We honor her resilience, her leadership, her loyalty, and the example she set for every player who wears a South Carolina jersey, and for every little girl who dreams of doing so in the future, to include my sweet daughter, Lila, who is in here tonight to witness how awesome her Aunt Mollie is. So please join me in celebrating an extraordinary athlete, a fierce competitor, my teammate, my roommate, my best friend, and now officially a Hall of Famer, Mollie Patton.
Academic All-American as a senior in 2010. She still ranks #1 in program history with 15 shutouts in a single season back in 2009. She ranks 3rd in career shutouts with 31, is 2nd in career goals against average, and 5th in career saves with 201. Her 80 saves in 2010 are tied for the 4th most in a single season at South Carolina. She also ranks 4th in career minutes in goal and matches played for the Gamecocks. Patton was named Team Most Valuable Player in 2008 and 2009 and earned the prestigious President's Award following her senior year. Welcome to the Hall of Fame, Mollie Patton.
Awesome. First and foremost, I want to thank God, because without faith,
none of this would have happened. Oh, yeah. Every moment, the wins, the losses, the setbacks, and the comebacks, all of it was guided by something way bigger than me. To stand here tonight as part of the University of South Carolina Hall of Fame class is truly unreal. I'm going to try not to cry because I do get emotional. To Letterman's Association and to all of the Gamecock athletics, everyone involved, thanks for recognizing stories that go beyond the game. Stories of resilience, growth, and the lifelong impact of being a Gamecock. To my family, my mom, my dad, my brothers, my aunts and uncles, thank you for your unwavering love and support. I know it's not always easy. Mom, you're my best friend, you're my biggest fan. You somehow made everything work. Teaching, traveling 9 hours, there and back for a weekend game. No matter where soccer took me, you were there. Dad, you were banned for most games. I always seemed to get hurt when he was there, so we didn't let him come. But you were there for the biggest ones. You were crying most of the time, but you were there. And to my brother, thank you for being patient and selfless while Mom traveled the country to get your sister to soccer tournaments everywhere. To my friends and teammates, thank you for believing me when I struggled to believe in myself. And to South Carolina College of Pharmacy, thank you for supporting a student athlete through one of the toughest doctorate programs there is. You made it possible to chase both dreams at one time, and that support changed my life. To my coaches, Jamie and Shelley, and my goalkeeper coach, Matt, who's not here today, thank you for pushing me, guiding me, controlling me a bit, and helping me grow far beyond the game. And to Stephanie, the best athletic trainer around. I don't say that just because you saved my life, or because I'm your favorite athlete of all time. You were there through every injury and recovery, and I'll always be grateful. And congratulations to my fellow inductees. To the incredible women athletes, I'm beyond honored, Natasha and Asia. What a privilege it is to share this with you. Natasha, long ago, I was a little wild as a freshman. I've looked up to you since our days on campus. I saw you at Thomas Cooper all the time. And I was like, man, she gets it all done. You became a national champion when I was a freshman, and you were a gold medalist, but you gave me hope that maybe I would calm down and I could do everything I came here to do. You've been a role model to so many, including me, so thank you. Asia, I remember being in Cincinnati, watching your decision to stay home and play for South Carolina. You had your pearls on. I celebrated like I was on the team, but you didn't want me on your team. You've gone above and beyond, not just on the court, but off it. My niece Lila is here, not probably because of me, but she's here. But you deserve every recognition, and now that we're in the same Hall of Fame class, I think that officially makes us friends. The one and only Coach Don Staley once said, when you have strong women around you, you lift them up. Tonight, I'm proud to stand among women and men, I didn't forget about y'all, who continue to lift others higher. I'll never forget the day on campus, my recruiting visit, pulled up to Stone Stadium and saw this chicken. I didn't know what it was, but I learned his name was Sir Big Spur, and I knew this was home. Over the next 5 years, that belief was tested and strengthened in ways I couldn't have imagined. During the last practice of my redshirt freshman year, I suffered a concussion that sidelined me for an entire season. It was one of the hardest moments of my life that I don't remember. I questioned everything, my future, my identity, my purpose. But when I returned, they said, by the way, you need to wear this helmet, or you can't play. I said, I'll play. Something I for sure never wanted to wear. Sam wouldn't even look at me for about a month because they were told if they laughed, they would run. But no one told me that, so I wondered why no one would talk to me at practice for over a month, because I did look a little bit odd. But over time, that helmet became a symbol of resilience and the strength that comes from pushing pushing through adversity. And of course, to my teammates. We came in maybe a little wide-eyed, but we believed. We believed in the vision being built. Our SEC championship in 2009 was more than a trophy. It was a turning point for this program that I'm so proud of. It was proof that belief, hard work, and trust in one another could build something lasting. I'm not standing here tonight because of me. I'm here because of us. Because of every teammate, every defender for sure, every person who wore the garnet and black beside me. To Sam and Ellen, two of my best friends who are here tonight, thank you for holding me up in every way, on and off the field. To the Letterman's Association, thank you for recognizing someone who went pro outside of sports. My journey didn't end when I hung up my cleats or threw away my helmet. It just evolved. So today, through my work with Kroger Health, I've been able to carry forward the same values South Carolina instilled in me: teamwork, innovation, and perseverance. To make an impact in the world of pharmacy and healthcare technology means the world. At Kroger Health, I'm proud to help support over 2,200 pharmacies in more than 30 states and over millions of patients. That reach and responsibility was built right here. The same foundation I learned here, I use every day to serve, to lead, and to believe in something bigger than yourself. This university shaped me. It gave me a family, a foundation, and a faith in what's possible when you give your all. So to every student athlete, every future pharmacist, every Gamecock dreaming big, remember this: have faith. You never know how your story will unfold, but it's always worth the fight, and it's in His time only. So forever to thee, thank you.